Friday morning, guess what time it is? Yeah, that's right. Every other Friday, we get a chance to sit down with Frank Fox, talk about what's going on in the community and, with what he's got going on with a big part of the community.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's-
what is it you have going on?
Well, actually, yeah, as a matter of fact, I forgot about something that I didn't write down as far as community we can talk about, but it's the NRA banquet in Osage Saturday, tomorrow night.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. So what's involved with that?
It's a big banquet. They have a really good meal and they give away a lot of guns. Yep, there's raffles and door prizes and silent and live auction, and that's why we're there. And it was a lot of fun. I think we've been participating in that for probably about 20 years. So
Really?
yeah, yeah, it's at the
Oh.
CRC, and they do a really good job, and they raise a lot of money for the shooting sports.
Okay.
That's become a really popular athletic event for kids.
Yeah.
So right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, kids, like every town has like a shooting club.
it's amazing, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah.
They got shooting club, they got archery, they've got soccer. I mean,
Bowling,
Yeah.
rugby now Mason City has.
yeah,
So
it's
there's
crazy.
a lot of things for people to more than we had when we were growing up, right?
Yeah. We had football, baseball, basketball, wrestling.
We had shooting sports, but it was hunting pheasants on our way home from school.
Right, yeah. Chasing those ditch chickens.
Yeah, that's right.
So Fox Auction Company, you guys are busy all the time. I know you do a lot of hay auctions, and that's kind of how you got your start, wasn't it?
Well, actually, that started with a conversation on a tractor ride. It's funny how
really?
that is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Talking to a couple guys from Plymouth, they said they need a hay market close to home to sell hay. And I said, well, I'm an auctioneer.
Yeah.
I
Ding,
was-
ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding.
Young auctioneer. I just started,
Uh-huh.
and from there, it kind of just took off.
It's growing.
Right.
So is it something you do every weekend, every Friday, do Saturday? When are you
We
doing?
we
these
always
now?
hold it on the first and third of something of the month.
Okay.
So in the wintertime, it's the first and third Saturday at
Okay.
11 in the morning. And then we go to summer hours because Saturdays get so darn busy. So then in the summertime, we have it first and third Monday evening at 6.
Okay.
So we're on winter hours right now for April. So tomorrow is the first Saturday of April. So we'll have one tomorrow. Then we'll have one in 2 weeks on a Saturday.
Okay.
But then starting in May, that's when we go to summer schedule. So that will be first and third Monday evening,
Okay. All right.
You
So
bet.
evening meeting what? 5 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
And that's out at our auction yard just south of Nyack there.
Okay.
Yep. By Gerard of Iowa or Four Oaks or whatever. Yep.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, make sure you get that if you're interested in that. People got to bring their own hay racks.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people bring trailers, work really well. There's a couple sellers that have hay racks will allow you to use them, but you're better off just bringing your own because then you just haul your hay home and you don't have to shag a wagon back.
Right.
So yeah.
When it's that fully loaded, a little sway.
Yeah, you're gonna have a slow ride. Yeah,
Right,
yeah. Look at the countryside, but we've been really fortunate, Jay. The hay crop last year in North Iowa was tremendous. The yield was really high, probably the highest yield I think I've had in a long time for my hay crop. I've got 20 acres of hay myself, and so we've had a great variety of hay and a large amount of hay.
Mhm.
And so I would encourage you, if you need small squares, big rounds, grass, alfalfa, straw, we've had a great variety of hay and a lot of it. The prices have been very affordable. It's been kind of a buyer's market because there was so much produced last year.
So let me ask you this: coming into summertime, springtime. So the hay. I mean, how do you get the hay, or is it something from last year?
Well, right now it's from last year
Oh, okay.
until what they call new crop
Okay.
or first cutting. And that's typically around Memorial Day is the time frame of first crop. It depends on what Mother Nature does. Who
Right.
knows? Lately, could be a
Yeah.
while. Yeah. But we pretty much have hay. My guys that bring me hay try to space it out. Like I have my own hay I sell, and I try to have enough that I'll sell my old crop in May yet, just
Sure.
in case the first cutting isn't done yet.
Yeah. Does
Yeah.
that make a difference in price at all?
Well, the here's the thing: the old crop, it's last year's hay, but if depends on the cutting. The later the cutting of hay, the more value because
Right.
it's more tender and juicy to
Sure.
the horses and critters.
Uh-huh.
So actually, I'm going to be selling third cutting hay in May.
Right. Okay.
But if you get any new hay in, it's first cutting.
right.
And first cutting is a little more coarse. So
Yeah.
that offsets. It's a higher quality hay, actually.
How many cuttings can you get a year?
3 to 4.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah. It just depends on how your practice is. Depends on the timing with the weather,
Uh-huh.
because you're supposed to, they say you can cut and bale hay every 28 days.
Really?
Yep. 28 to 30 days is the life cycle of a cutting of hay, of alfalfa anyway. Mhm.
Did not know that.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We'll learn you.
Yeah. We're getting educated today.
That's right. Next time you're wearing your bibs, you can sound good. Talk about hay.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Quit walking around the cornfields.
That's right.
Yeah. if you see me at a gravel road in the
Well,
cornfield, well,
we need to get you out and help bale hay someday.
no,
We've been talking about it.
I got allergies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh.
did that growing up, and boy, I tell you, there's a lot of snot. I had more snot than a bull. I mean, it was horrible.
I can just feel the itch when you talk about it. All that hay,
Yeah.
hay on your arms.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. And don't bale hay in shorts.
Oh yeah.
For you city slickers,
You
who
learned
come
that
out there.
once.
Yeah, you won't do it again.
Hmm.
So a lot of stuff there with the hay auction. A lot of all this stuff is on your website, foxauctioncompany.com, all spelled out.
Correct. Yep.
So not only that, but also you've been in now to doing some estate auctions and things like that. You got a big one coming up here by Grafton.
Yeah.
In Grafton.
Yeah. We have. We started out doing the estate auction thing. That was what kind of we cut our teeth on.
Mhm.
And we still provide that service to our local community. You bet.
Right.
This one is the Breezewitz family up in Grafton. So you recognize that name if you're in that area. They have the Chevrolet, and they used to have an Ellis Chalmers dealership.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Mrs. Breezewitz had an antique shop.
Oh,
Yep. And she's passed away. So now this is part of her estate is we're going to liquidate some of her personal collection and some of the family's collection on online auction. So that's going on now. That'll close Monday night. And the preview, I believe, is Sunday noon to 2. But I'll have to defer you to the website on that to be sure. But that's typically when Julie does that.
Yeah.
Julie's kind of in charge of that online stuff now for the estates, but a great collection of antiques, collectibles and stuff to check out.
Yeah. Now, if somebody's never done this online before, fairly simple. Just go to your website and then it tells you all the information. Just fill it out like you would any other thing.
Yeah. Go in there and log on and you'll register as a new bidder.
Okay.
If you've been logged on to different websites nowadays, you know where you create the username and the password, and then you'll have to enter a credit card number.
Okay.
So it's pretty straightforward. If you do have questions, give us a call. We can help you with that. We're happy to help.
Okay.
The biggest thing is make sure your credit card is current and make sure your address matches. So if your credit card address is different than your home address, that throws credit cards off.
Right.
Yeah, they think it's a fraud.
Uh-huh.
So that's there's my tips to make sure you have it correct.
There you go. So that ends, you said, on Monday?
Yeah, that ends Monday night at
Okay.
6. Yep.
So you still got time.
You still got time. Oh yeah.
Okay.
And with all of those, we always have a preview where you can come see it, feel it, touch it.
Right.
You and I were just talking about that in your office
Yeah.
about stuff. It's so important. And we offer that with every auction. We always have a preview time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's always good, especially if you got like vehicles or something.
Yeah.
You know, see it. I want to see, because you can't see all unless you get every single shot and every angle of a vehicle.
Well, even then you can't hear it run.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, that's the most important thing in a vehicle.
right.
Does it run?
Yeah.
Does it drive? Does
Click,
it stop?
Click, 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 click. Yeah. Do the
Right.
brakes work? I'm driving this thing
Yeah.
home.
There was kind of suggested that the brakes work.
Yeah. So, man, you got a lot of stuff going on. Of course, we're coming into springtime. You got the you mentioned the hay auction, stuff like that. But you always have a big one too, right around Mother's Day.
Yeah.
The whole
Yeah.
with the lawn. I've been out there to those before.
Yes, you have. Yeah. That was our first auction we had was in 2004. Was a
Okay.
lawn and garden auction. We had it down here by the old Wareco.
Oh yeah.
It's back where the Restore is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had an auction there. There was a guy who had a bunch of stuff, and we got some lawnmowers in to sell, and that was our first spring auction.
Some of these are from dealers too, aren't they?
Yeah, we'll get surplus mowers from dealers. They kind of get to the point where, well, let's just get rid of them so we don't have to sit on them. A lot of people that have mowers they want to sell. We sell a lot for estates. We got a couple from an estate and from people that moved. So it's a variety of mowers. But we get all sorts of lawn and garden equipment. We're going to have a construction equipment there. I know we're going to have some new Ford pickup boxes. We'll have trailers and shipping containers and kind of a variety of stuff it's grown into.
Yeah. I mean, when you're talking Cub Cadet, you're talking John Deere, you're talking Snapper, you're talking, all that stuff.
Toro, Gravely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've got, did you say Grasshopper? Yep. I know I have a Grasshopper in already.
Oh,
yep.
do you
Got
really?
that too.
Zero turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love my zero turn.
Do you really?
Yeah.
We
A
just-
lot of them are zero turns now.
Yeah. We had a conversation about that just the last night or the night before about talking about zero turns. Cause I had one too. And one of the guys was like, I tore up my yard with it, but it depends on how you drive it.
Exactly. You don't turn on just because they can turn on a dime doesn't mean you should turn on a dime
Right.
because you'll create a bigger than a dime size
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah. Yeah. Your wife's going to get a little upset because she just planted grass seed.
You don't need that. Yeah.
Right.
See, yeah.
So it's always, has it been Mother's Day when you've always had that?
It was always around Mother's Day. We've moved it around a little bit. And this year, now that you say that, and I might want to grab my phone, I know this date, but I want to make daggone sure. So we're changing the format and the date. So it's going to close on a Thursday evening this year, Jay.
Really? Because
And
normally it's a Saturday.
It was always on a Saturday.
Yeah.
What we found was, I can't believe the amount of people said, I have a graduation I have to go to. I have a wedding I have to go to. Some farmers would be in the field. So we thought, how do we do this to make it convenient for our buyers?
Mhm.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do two things. We're going to change the format to timed online or online only to
Right.
the same thing. And we're going to close it on a Thursday evening at 6:00.
Okay.
So our estate auctions always close on a Monday evening. And we found that that works really well for people. They can get home from work, get something to eat, sit down by 6:00, get ready to go to work. And then we're usually over by 8 or 9 o'clock that night.
Mhm.
So to avoid all the different events that happen in our life and our family life, we chose to do it on a Thursday evening now. So it'll be May 8th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Really
So-
early in the month then.
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
earlier. Yep. We
Yeah.
thought we'd get it earlier. So if you need a mower, before your grass gets 2 feet tall,
Right.
Yeah.
Before graduation.
before graduation,
Get your yard mowed.
get it mowed up and looking good before the reception, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
So, but that you still come out and watch it or touch it, smell it, feel it, all that good stuff.
Exactly. So one of the things we try to do is as a full service local business is we still want to provide the customer service.
Mhm.
That's what we built this on. So we're still going to have preview dates that whole week. You can come out and we'll have a schedule on our website of just when you can come out, that we're there to assist you. But you can ride them, drive them, heck, mow my lawn. I'll leave a spot of
Yeah,
where you can mow.
Yeah. Why would you turn that down?
Exactly, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But we encourage people to come in and see the equipment. And then if it's, we sell a lot of vehicles for estate sometimes, and I'll give you the number of the contact. So you can talk to the person that owns it many times and kind of talk to them and ask them questions.
Right.
But yeah, we encourage you to come out, look at it, fully inspect it, and we'll tell you everything we know. We want you to be happy. If there's sometimes there's mowers that have issues, and if we know it, we'll tell you.
Right.
But our best thing is for you to drive it and see and make your own judgment. And
Yeah.
if it's the condition you like or the type of mower you like, you can try it out.
Sure. Sounds good. FoxAuctionCompany.com, all spelled out.
One more thing, could I add?
Okay.
I know going to online only is going to it's going to be a challenge for some folks, and maybe don't know how to bid online. They have struggle registering. I guess it's probably a word, getting registered. I understand that. So during that preview week and the day of, we're going to offer assistance. I have my personal assistant will be there, and we will walk you through the process and help you get registered and show you how to do it. And we'll go a step further. If you're like, man, I'm not going to do it. I just want to come and bid like at a live auction. Well, guess what? Come on out that night at 6:00. We'll be open all day that day.
Sure.
Come on out. We'll have something to drink and maybe some snacks. And we'll have people that are registered on a company account, and they can bid for you. You
Oh.
can sit down beside them and watch their laptop. And if you say, I want to bid on that more, you watch as the bidding goes and you say, yep. You can bid right to them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
that's
offer that.
convenient.
Yeah. We're trying to solve every problem we can think of that we
Sure.
can. And we thought that would do that.
Yeah. That or get your grandkids out there to help you.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
the best bet. Find a 12-year-old.
Right.
They'll
yeah.
show you how to do it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they were born with an iPad in their hand.
I know. I was sitting next to, I have a 4-year-old great nephew,
Uh-huh.
and we were playing Angry Birds the other day.
Oh, yeah.
And he was spinning through all the options. I'm like, I didn't even know how to do that.
No, I know. Yeah.
4 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. My grandkid, yeah, Reese has been doing that forever. He's got, and I'm always reminding him, don't buy anything. Don't push it,
That was my worry.
Yeah. Or don't even delete anything. 'Cause you delete some stuff off there. I'll be like, where's this at?
Yeah, I know there's some collateral damage that can happen.
And not little on some. So some big ones. So
Congratulations on your new purchase.
right. Exactly. You just purchased $175 worth of what?
That's right.
Yeah.
Where do you want it delivered?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, we're happy to help you with that. Again, like I
Okay.
say, make it as convenient as we can, but there's always a great amount of lawnmowers and garden equipment, and we're going to have some fair amount of construction equipment on this one too. We'll keep adding up until the 2 weeks before the sale day, and then the pretty much catalog should be pretty well loaded, and you can start bidding 2 weeks prior to the sale, right up until the auction day.
All right. Sounds good. Well, Frank, it's always great to see you. You want to do one more thing?
The last time it was at Bop It. I caught a lot of grief about that.
Did you?
Yes.
Well,
And no, I'm not playing because it's defective. I think you have a way to set that up so it wasn't working for me and those
no,
guys.
It's hard. You have to listen to it. And it was hard that day because there were so many people and they were talking
Well,
and all that
okay.
good stuff. All right. So still 29. I don't know how many weeks I've been at number one.
Really?
Somebody's got to knock me off here.
All right.
You want to try it?
I've been a sucker before.
This is fun. If
You know that saying, first time shame on you, second, this will be the shame on me. Okay.
But hey, at least people are listening because they gave you grief about it.
Well, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is true.
And this is what I want people to remember. Any interview that comes in, that's in the studio, we're gonna make sure that everybody's got to do the bop it.
Okay.
Because you might get 30, and then so that'll be talked about. Hey, Frank Fox has got 30. You got to knock him out of number one.
Okay. So there's now you got my competitive nature, which I have that.
See?
All right.
So you got to hit bop it, and then there's a way to hold it. Okay. So you put it on the twisted deal.
Yes.
And then to pull it. So you just kind of palm that. So that way and then you got your thumb that you can be the bop it.
Oh, so you hang on to every different option.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Fair enough.
So, all right.
Okay.
So we'll give it a try again. See, just bop it. So hit bop it. Okay. Don't bop it yet. Bop it.
See?
That's how you do
No,
it.
we got to restart this. It's a scam. You wait till he says
bop it.
Okay.
Okay, it's going now. Wait until bop.
Is that this one?
No. I love it. Somebody buy Frank Fox a bop it.
Here, give me that.
And
I'm going to throw it in the street.
No.
Good grief. You got to be fast.
Yeah. Well, it gets faster.
Well, I'll practice. I'll do it one more time if I get it for a while to practice.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to give it to you. It's $15 at Walmart. So go buy one and practice.
Okay. I'll go.
I'll
practice for a week and try to beat you next time.
How much would that go for at an auction?
Well, if it's anybody like me that doesn't play at nothing, it's frustrating.
That'll be funny if you ever see one in some auction you're doing.
I'll have to see it. I'll mention you if I do. All right. I'll share it to your Facebook.
It's a lot. Well, thanks for playing along, Frank.
Hey, you know what? You gotta be a good sport.
Yeah, absolutely. Frank, have yourself a wonderful week. All right.
Hey, thanks, Jay.